Hey everybody, I'm Dean, I'm the dad.
I'm Laura, I'm the mom.
And I'm Krysta and I'm the daughter.
And together we are...
Family Plot!
That was nice.
It was nice.
We did okay.
I like being in the plot with you guys. It's always a good time.
Yep, right back at you.
We've been practicing on this and it's been okay.
So, we are gathered today for an interesting episode. Not the episode I thought we'd be doing today.
Well, you know, some of the best things in life are unplanned.
Oh my.
Not commenting on that. Not. However, I will say this. Yes, unplanned things have been some of the best things in our lives.
That's true.
Now, that being said, we are going to be talking about Haunted Missouri.
That just now flickered a light bulb in my brain. Never mind.
Thanks.
I was just like, huh?
Okay, she's caught up. We can go on now.
Okay. Now, the state we live in, Missouri, or as the residents here call it, Missouri.
Sometimes. It depends on the day, or maybe the hour.
At first gloss, our state seems basically normal. Seems pretty tame. Seems like there's more that happens here than should happen here. Or rather, it doesn't seem like that kind of place. It seems mundane. It seems the very solid bedrock of normalcy. But turns out, not so much. I did some digging, and I was able to come across some interesting folk tales, legends, haunts, and I thought I would share them with you. And then Krysta has some facts, and Laura has some stories.
Maybe.
This is going to be...
It's going to be a fun episode.
It's going to be an episode. Yeah.
It's going to be a family fun episode. So let's dig straight into it. How about that?
How about that?
We'll listen to her taking in your lines out of your mouth and using them as her own. That's our kiddo for you.
Hey, and you know, we're all masters of the plot here.
Hey, I'd rather be more into it than totally out of it, you know?
Oh, no, that's my job.
Well, as I said, Missouri is a strange place. I mean, all you need to know that is to know that there is a town called Peculiar.
Yeah.
Not too far away from us, in fact.
Yeah.
And in fact, in Peculiar, they've had some strange things happen.
In Peculiar.
There was a sheriff that sort of ran the town until he got murdered, and that's still a controversial case.
Minor.
So, you know, it's a city, it's a state full of oddness.
Well, that is true, because we're here.
And what we're going to do is we're going to collect some of that oddness and share it with the listeners. It's going to be a sampling of the bizarre.
Nice.
Now,
and not like a questionable Chinese buffet sampling of the bizarre. Like, really a sampling of the bizarre.
Like the waiter just brought you a plate of the restaurant's finest. A sampling of bizarre.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. But before we get into that...
That's what happens when you know the restaurant owner.
Before we get into that, we're going to hear our Krysta's facts.
Yes,
Nice.
Krysta's facts are always a great place to start.
Well, actually, today they make even more sense because she did facts about Missouri.
Nice.
Or as the residents here call it, Missouri. So, here we go. Take it away, my Krysta. Wait, sound effect.
Krysta.
Alright, so today we are doing facts about Missouri. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome back. Facts people.
Love the facts.
Yay! High five.
Yes, absolutely.
I said high five. I'm clapping. There's a difference.
Okay, here. Fine. We did a high five.
Yay.
There were a few. Okay, high five amongst yourselves. Go ahead.
Alright, so today we are going on the site called Mental Floss. There are still some more things you can check out here that I did not state.
Oh, yes. We love some Mental Floss. That's a fun site.
And this one is by Amanda Green.
Amanda Green.
Yes, Amanda Green.
As opposed to Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Just go on. You made her sigh.
Okay.
Just go on.
Number 1.
Uh-huh.
8 different states border Missouri.
Cool.
And they are surprised.
That's because we're big.
Yeah, and they are surprised if you can name them all.
There's a prize if I can name them all, or just in general?
They're surprised if you can name them all.
Oh, that person who wrote this is surprised.
Oh no, not surprised. You will earn their undying respect.
Okay, so let me try, because I could always use a little extra respect here. Or does it have a list there? Should I try?
It doesn't have a list. You just have to try it on your own.
Oh well, stinks. That's no fun. Never mind. Go ahead. I mean, I know at least a few, but there's no sense in me straining my brain, because geography was never my strong suit.
Alright. Number 2. Missouri was named after a tribe of Sioux, I think that's how you say it, Indians called the Missouris, which is often mistranslated as muddy water. It actually means a town of large canoes.
Town of large canoes.
What a conundrum.
A conundrum, I like that.
I can't.
She can't.
Come here, Brittany. We have our stupid back here once again.
Don't lick me in the face.
Yeah, this dog has a
I am
tendency
talking to
lick
the
people
dog and not anyone else, just so y'all know. Okay.
Right.
Let's get through these facts.
Number 3. To appeal as many voters as possible, politicians sometimes present Missouri in 2 different ways. Missouri and Missouri in the same speech at one time.
That hurts me. It hurts
I know.
Me in my stomach.
I was like, oh Jesus. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, it's like they say, most states don't end in A, except for Montana and Alaska and 1 or 2 others and Missouri.
Shut up. Just shut up. Or you're going to be sleeping on the couch for a week. Which is going to be difficult because we don't own one.
Just sleep on the recliner.
Alright. Is there one more fact?
There's 2 more facts, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Boy, I may be sleeping on the couch myself. I better watch out.
Okay, number 4. With more than 6,000 known caves, Missouri is also known as the K-State.
Yep. Quite a few caverns here. There's the Fantastic Caverns, of course, and a few others. But yeah, lots of caves you can go check out. Good place for spelunking. Also a good place for bats.
Number 5. Richland, Missouri is the only city in the U.S. with a cave restaurant. Don't worry, there aren't any bats.
Richland?
Yeah, Richland.
Wow. That's cool. I don't think I've ever been there.
Richland, Missouri is the only city in the U.S. with cave restaurant.
Awesome.
Don't worry, there's not any bats.
Awesome.
I see. There's not any bats right now, but there could be.
Sure.
If a bat decides to come flying in, what's to stop it from hanging out?
Awesome.
I've gotten better at my snapping people. Listen. That's off topic.
That is totally off topic. You are correct, man.
Let's get back onto the show.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you people. Bye.
Like you're
You
acting
don't
like
get to leave.
like
I'm not leaving.
Like you're wandering away.
I was ending my part of the podcast.
Well, you're part of the whole podcast.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay. She was finishing off her
My
solo.
name- Yes.
Her solo gig. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Mom,
Okay.
you understand.
I do.
The facts are your segment true, but it's like
I was
without you,
finishing off.
the podcast loses something, and so we don't want to discount you.
No.
You bring something special to what we have here. It wouldn't be as fun to talk about things like the Black Carriage of Overton without you.
I'd probably make a couple jokes here
What
and there.
was that? The Black Cup of Ovaltine? I just think you just put too much in there.
No, Black Carriage of Overton.
That was funny, right?
Not really. But,
She thought so.
But we'll leave it up to our listeners if they think it's funny, More Laura jokes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, of the two of us, you actually do more dad jokes than I do.
Exactly. That's because I'm not a jaded comedian. You are.
That is true. I'm pretty jaded. Okay.
I'm the dadnest mom you'll ever meet.
So let's get into some of these. What do you say?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll start with the Black Carriage of Overton. Now, Overton Landing was a small farm community on the Missouri River and home to the tale of the Black Carriage of Overton.
Okay.
Bob Dyer, a folklorist, told the story of an old couple that had a house overlooking the river in which they rented rooms out to travelers. So it was also an inn. They also sold alcohol, so it was also a tavern. The tale explains that one night a wealthy traveler stopped by for a room. The old couple noticed that he had gold and silver and decided to murder him, taking all of his money. A few years later, as the wife was on her deathbed, she made a promise with her husband that he would not remarry. She insisted on it. The promise didn't last long, as he married within the next year to a younger bride. The night that he brought his new wife home, the townspeople staged a shivaree. Now, what's a shivaree, Crystalline?
That's what I was just
Not
about to
a
ask.
clue.
Okay. A shivaree is basically a sort of mock welcome. Like if you know your next door neighbors are newlywed-ing it at home, you go out in the street, you bang pots and pans together, you catcall, you yell, you generally do what you can to make noise and cause them a fuss.
Make them uncomfortable.
Right.
Gotcha.
And
Let me go make these people uncomfy.
So their neighbors staged a shivaree. And so they were mocking the new couple. And so the newly married widow came out to yell at his neighbors. And just as he did, a black carriage, guided by a black horse, pulled up to the house. According to the townspeople, the man's widow was in the passenger seat because the doors opened. No one opened them. They just opened. So they could see the wife that died sitting in the carriage.